Hi everyone and welcome to another Windows 8 tutorial. This is based on the Start menu. When people first log into Windows 8, they'll find there is no Start menu. So looking at my one, there is a Start menu. That's because I've actually downloaded myself an application I found just browsing on the web one afternoon. It's called Pokki. It's a strange name, but there are 100 other applications out there, shell replacements that give you back your Start menu. So I don't see what people are complaining about with Windows 8 and being the Start menu, as you've got the Windows 8 Metro interface anyway. But anyway, I was good enough to get my Start menu back with this application called Pokki. So this is basically the Start menu. It doesn't say Start Off, but there's a Start Orb at least. I click on that. It gives me favorites options, all applications. I've got my computer, control panel, so gives me all the usual stuff that everyone's used to, of display and resolution and date and time, control panel, documents, music, computer, and all the recent documents that I've actually opened. So I can shut down the computer or click on this right arrow, switch user, log off, lock, restart, sleep, or hibernate. So I've got all these different options. So this is an app called Pokki. Can be downloaded from, I believe, www.pokki.com/windows-8-start-menu. So you can actually get your Start menu back. There's a free application I found on the internet. Can be downloaded, and it's a free download too. So you're not actually charged for downloading that. So it gives you back your Start menu. There are other ones out there for shell replacements. For those people who do not know what a shell replacement is, it actually replaces basically the interface for the desktop Start menu, so you can have different colours and different basically appearances and different looks for things. And so it's actually quite a good feature. But I find Pokki is a good one. There are other things out there, other applications out there. They give you back the classic. I've seen one called Shell Replacement Classic Style that gives you back the Windows 7 Classic Start menu back to Windows 8. But I prefer to stay with Pokki, as it's actually, I find it's more organised. So it's got a better options. I believe there are options for this. You can right click on here. You can do About Pokki, check for updates, which is good. Hardware banners, settings, tools, which sleeps and quits Pokki if I don't want my Start menu, or if I'm having problems I can relaunch it. Settings, you can see there's a whole load of other options. I can have light, so it's in white, but I find this hard to read on this one, so dark. Placement in taskbar, I can change it to the right or the left, and I can have Pokki as a Start menu, boot to desktop, disable all hot corners, because hot corners is disabling it so it's in left hand or right hand corner. I decided not to play around with any of these other settings, as I was happy with the standard settings. So that's an introduction to Pokki. Now every time I change the desktop wallpaper, the Pokki actually taskbar changes colour. So you notice at the moment my desktop is a waterfall, so it's actually, Pokki is actually in a kind of olive colour. So if I go back to Start menu, desktop, or if I go to my pictures folder, wherever that's gone, so it seems to have, I guess that seems to have disappeared. Here it is. So I'll move that back. So it's actually back to where I want it. On that, background wallpaper, change it to, let's choose one for the day. It says desktop background. Okay, I'll change it to a forest. So you can see suddenly Pokki, the actual taskbar has gone blue to match the actual colour of the wallpaper. So that's the one thing I like about Pokki. It actually changes colour to basically with the desktop wallpaper. So if I have a green desktop wallpaper, Pokki changes to green. If it's a blue wallpaper, change to blue. So I can change that at any time, but because I'll be mentioning that later in another Windows 8 video. So that's a great thing I like about the Pokki option, the Pokki Start menu. It gives you all your recent documents and links to all your ones you use. You can even do a search as well, so that actually gives you a search bar back. You can right click on here to do settings and stuff, and there's no new notifications apparently. So it's got everything that you need. So Pokki is a great application to download for Windows 8. can be found at www.pokki.com/windows-8-start menu. So I'll try and include that in the link description when it's uploaded to YouTube. So basically we'll bookmark that for now, and hopefully you're enjoying the Windows 8 tutorials. Thanks.